Hello everybody, and welcome to the Craft Restoration channel. Yes, I'm your host, the monkey. If you don't like it, eat a banana. Very droll indeed. I had a British accent in my throat. So, welcome back, people. This time we're going to see an art box. This thing is made with stuff. So if you want one, grab you some stuff and build one. If you don't, drool over this one, baby, because this one's top notch. So sit back and enjoy this art box. You can put anything you want in it, except dead bodies. You can put art paper, art plastic, art this, art that. If it's got art wrote on it, you can put it in it. And if it don't got art wrote on it, get a marker, write art on it, and throw it in there. So, enjoy it. It's beautiful, gorgeous. The colors will make you sneeze. I don't know why, but they will. And now for the joke. Why do blondes have TGIF wrote on their shoes? Give up. It means toes go in first. Yep, it sure does. Toes go in first. So, sit back and enjoy the show. And hope you like what you see in the art box. It's so beautiful. And see you next time. Almost messed up. See you next time on the Craft Restoration and Crafts channel. Goodbye.
Class Restoration and Crafts channel.
Crafts Restoration. Klaus Restoration and Crafts channel. I got it right. Give me a banana. Hurry, somebody. But it better be a good one. Goodbye. See you next time. What I'm making here is a box to open and close to hold colored pencils and stuff, art supplies, things like that. What I'm going to do now is it's going to have a handle on it and it's going to open with hinges. Yep, it's going to be so pretty. So I'm going to put together the top and the bottom part of this. What kind of wood you using? I don't know what kind of wood this is. This is local wood. I even asked the seller before what kind of wood's this. They don't know either. Right in my finger. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this out. Because sometimes it's better to change out your tool for a different one. Because that one has got more kick on it for one, and then that push down, which really I don't want to deal with that. Huh? Yeah, I'll give it to her here in a minute. I'm working right now. But it's alright, we'll buy a lot more stuff. Some jacket. So and this will go on like this. And you always level up the insides and make sure it's lined up. Anything that's hanging over the outside that don't level up 100%, sometimes will happen, then you sand that down. When you get it put together, put your, or tape it together, put it together somehow, you know, the way you want, and then you can put that on there. So then it will open, when it has hinges on it, it will open like this. We're now ready to rabbet these edges. We'll rabbet the top and then the bottom. We'll chisel out the edge. No matter which side's the top, which side's the bottom. It's just the way it is, but I'll use this side as the top and bottom because the nails I put in are closer to this edge. Bring the router over here. So it's a plunge router, Makita RP0900. This is a very good router. But I like this router because of the way it feels in my hand when I use it. See, I almost hit the button right now. The way it feels in my hand when I use it, the weight of it, and its overall performance. Because of the size and the power that this one has, and it's easier to handle. Now here we go. Try to keep your router level. Don't try not let it tilt and rock. And cut. And always be mindful of where this cord is. See, with this router, you can easily handle it with one hand. Just the weight of it's too much. And it will try to move on you. You can always put an extra piece of wood in here, like this, to help it not lean, like this. But if it hits the blade, it's going to knock it around, so it's better to just try to hold it level and keep it going. Router's cut in circles or half circles around the edge, so you will have to go in there with a chisel and chisel this down. And you don't cut the top wood part that you're putting in here until after the rabbet's cut, so you'll know how wide to make it. You can change this bearing on this router here on the rabbeting bit. You can change the bearing, make it smaller or bigger. That way it won't cut so far into the wood, it'll cut more out. But this here is usually my preferred cut on pretty much everything, unless the wood is like really small. They measure cuts like this, try to use the smallest lead or pencil possible. Using a 0.5 lead. And of course this will be another piece of wood that's going in here to stop the sag. Well, it's going to sag in there. All the way down the other side, mark this, good and flat, and then go down, because this will be slid here, this will be slid into here, so we'll go down here on this side, cut this one, we'll cut this on the paper saw, wash me cut this on the paper saw. And after these are cut, I'll level up these edges here. take the chisel, get these. Rocket science. Then shake it, like just cut it with just a hair more. It fits in real good everywhere, except this side here. It's hitting on this side just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to take this back to the table saw and just take the tiniest bit. I'm going to nibble this thing down until it fits. Got a big piece off of here. Right down here overnight. Pull it in right here. This side is actually going good, so the gate will go. It'll be shiny. So it's not going to be a problem. Have all these little hair things on. By the time you finish with it, put silver on it, it's be gone. The inside's going to have felt on it. The nails sticking out right here. I still never got, but I will. Forgot to turn the camera back on before I put this in, but I just put a staple on each side. Now I'm going to put just a few little nails at the top just to hold it. Good. A little bit of filler in here later. Do the other piece the same exact way. Okay, right now I'm putting on sanding sealer, seal the wood. If I can find it, put it in on the secret 3 products. Sanding sealer, polyurethane, lacquer. Polyurethane, lacquer, knock. These are the top coats. Top coats are not sealers. They don't seal shit. Think you do? Feel sorry for these are top coats. Glossy, matte painters, or satin, whatever you want to make the top of the wood look good. You don't want to put no paint on it. This is sealer. Read these for top coats. Learn the difference. Learn the difference between a top coat and a sealer, and stop trying to seal wood with a top coat. It's never going to happen. Get the usually when you buy the sanding sealer, usually try to get the high solids. But I couldn't get the high solid this time, so I got this. part of a couple months. Never lasts. Working like that before. Stuff never lasts. Simple builds like this. Because I've shown you what you can get like this, how you can put these corners together. If you want to build it more fancy way, you would build the whole thing out of real wood using none of this. But sometimes for what the purpose this is going to serve, this is fine. It's going to be painted, it's going to be looking nice. Because I think it's all from you ever tell what that is. Next step on this thing is to get it painted. Now the next I have to go buy some paint. Next time you see me, so I'm back in the store. Hardware. And also, I can't get these in the hardware, so I have to order it. I'm going to make buy one of those openers that hold this open. Hello! When did you get here? Nice to see you. Come on in. Let me show you how I painted this. Wood, rabbited area, gap in between it. Did it on purpose. Snug it if you want. I chose not to snug it. I chose to gap it a little and then set the cement board just about 1 millimeter higher than the piece of wood. Instead of flushing it perfectly. So I wanted an artistic look. I didn't want everything to be just flat. So what am I doing, you say? I'm using white latex paint. And I'm going to put on about 3 coats maybe. Remember how many I put on the other piece so I didn't count. I'm smushing the paint down in the grooves here. Like this. And which will take longer to dry than the rest of it, but you don't have to wait until that part dries before you paint it. Make sure you get the sides. See, run off where you're pressing it to the sides. And I've almost got it. You don't have to roll your whole brush in a roller pan. We got one of the small ones. Just dip it, stick it in here. Don't only go in one direction. If you're going only in one direction, no matter how hard you try not to, you will get zebra striping. So here we go, moving on to a heat gun. Turn the heat gun on by the on-off switch. Oh no! That you would have to use an on-off switch to turn something on or off. Turn it on, and don't rub up against it. Keep your distance, so stick it down on there. Move around, or you'll bubble your paint. Paint dries very fast, so that doesn't work too long. And this is the last application. No, it's the last coat. I'll dry this and take it down there and give it a spray. This will be done. The only thing left next will be to... I'm going to let this sit overnight and cure some before I start fondling all over it. So the hinges will be tomorrow. I'll start messing around, touching it, moving it around tonight, drilling holes in it, all that whatnot. I end up with a world of hurt. A disaster of disasters. I'm talking the end, brother. No more of it. Gone. Finito. Finished. No more. Alright, I got the spray paint cans. I got a nice blue and a nice pink. Not puss. Okay, I'm going to spray this thing. I'm just going to paint the bottom kind of blue here and then the top kind of pink. I'm going to zigzag the lines like a zebra, but I don't think I'll do that. Woo! Alright, let's get started. paint today. They got these nice colors. First time I've seen them selling these colors like this. Must be something new that Champ come out with. I'll put these 3 hinges on. I was gonna put a piano hinge all the way down, but I can't find it. After I put these on, I'll find it. Got my other, my last thing that goes in the front. Eastbound down. Okay, this is what it is so far. Squeak. Here. Need a wait, so this is it so far. Next time you see it, we'll be putting on the leather hand strap.